Efficient global trade has long been the objective of the developing countries of the world. The search for international trade and distribution led to the discovery of countries like America. Today, America is a network of roads, rail lines, airports, and waterways that support the distribution of an ever-increasing amount of goods and services. The southeastern United States is America's fastest-growing regional economy. Georgia, because of its resources, sits as the gateway to this region's commercial and industrial markets. The pro-business stance taken by state and local governments is reflected in the fact that 437 of America's Fortune 500 corporations are doing business in Georgia. The center of this region is Atlanta, serving as a hub for distribution and transportation. In 1837, the site that was to become Atlanta was chosen as the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad. The railroad gave impetus to the early growth of the city. Today, Atlanta is reaching for world commerce with both hands. Hartsfield-Atlanta International Airport has put Atlanta on the world map. With direct flights to 21 international cities, Hartsfield is one of the busiest airport terminals with the two largest air cargo buildings in the world. Total cargo handled between 1980 and 1985 increased 130%. Located at Hartsfield is the United States Customs Model Inland Port, designed to expedite clearance for international freight moving in bond via truck from any port in the country. Interstate highways and major rail lines provide Atlanta with uninterrupted ground transportation to Georgia's deep water ports. Atlanta's prominence as a worldwide link through air and ground transportation and its emergence as a regional sales, service, and distribution center have created the need for a modern centralized cargo distribution and trade facility. That need will be met by the Atlanta Tradeport. As an international corporate center, the Atlanta Tradeport is a centralized master plan complex providing facilities for cargo handling, distribution, and international service-related businesses. It will be an intermediary between air cargo facilities at Hartsfield and rail, truck, and maritime shipping lines. The Atlanta Tradeport is strategically situated on approximately 275 acres east of Hartsfield and is directly linked with the airport's air cargo facilities via Aviation Boulevard and the passenger terminal via Loop Road. Located 9 miles south of downtown, Atlanta Tradeport has direct access to I-75 and I-285, which provides a quick connection to Interstate 85 and 20. These highways connect Atlanta Tradeport to the northeast, northwest, and western marketplaces. Norfolk Southern rail lines are available linking the site to the deepwater ports of Brunswick and Savannah, one of the largest international port of commerce on the South Atlantic coast. Air, rail, highways, waterways, all modes of transportation with excellent access from Atlanta Tradeport. Facilities at the Atlanta Tradeport will be designed to suit the specific needs of various users. Air cargo facilities, including offices and warehouses, to accommodate air freight forwarders, custom house brokers, air truckers, and expediters. Distribution facilities for national and multinational businesses, which distribute time-sensitive parts and materials and engage in light manufacturing. An international trade complex providing office, showroom, and warehouse space to be used by domestic companies exploring foreign markets and foreign companies testing U.S. markets. Located here will be an international hotel conference center, along with commercial support areas such as restaurants, retail shops, and personnel and business services. All of these clusters interact to create a quality, full-service, self-contained facility accommodating the variety of activities involved in international commerce and the distribution of goods. The Atlanta Tradeport has been designated a foreign trade zone. This is a government-sanctioned site where foreign and domestic goods are considered by U.S. Customs to be in international commerce. While in the zone, materials may be stored, exhibited, distributed, assembled, or used in manufacturing operations free of duty until they are entered into the U.S. marketplace. Materials shipped out of the zone into foreign commerce are not subject to U.S. duty. The flexible facilities and services planned for the Atlanta Tradeport, combined with the foreign trade zone, will showcase Atlanta and the Southeast business community unlike any other project. Domestic and international companies will soon discover the competitive edge and timeliness of the Atlanta Tradeport. The Atlanta Tradeport is being developed by Wilma Southeast Incorporated, a subsidiary of the Dutch-owned corporation, which is one of Europe's largest privately owned development and construction organizations. Founded in the Netherlands in 1939, Wilma is fully operational on 3 continents. The United States operation is headquartered in Atlanta. As we will hear from M.J. Beebe, president of Wilma Southeast, Wilma's financial stability and strong real estate expertise serve as assurance that this project, when complete, will be a milestone for international trade and distribution.
It's amazing to think back over the last 15 years to the growth that's taken place in Atlanta and the role that Hartsfield International Airport has played in that growth. 15 years ago, the Atlanta Chamber of Commerce had a mission, and that mission was to help create an international presence in Atlanta. But that was difficult because at that point there were no international air routes, there was minimal foreign investment in Atlanta and Georgia, there was not the presence of foreign banks, and there was not the service structure available to service international business. All that's changed. Today there are over 21 international flights into and out of Hartsfield Airport. Over 20 of the largest banks in the world are represented in Atlanta. Foreign investment in Atlanta and Georgia is measured in the hundreds of millions of dollars rather than minimal investment. And we have major presences of consulates and trade offices in the Atlanta area. The team from Wilma is very excited about the opportunity to be able to create the Atlanta International Tradeport. We feel that there is a definite need in Atlanta to create a focal point for international trade and distribution of goods and services. And this allows the Wilma team to be able to capitalize on its international heritage and its European roots in being able to create a major focal point for international trade and activity in this area.
The Atlanta Tradeport. Focus on international trade and distribution.